Hey, welcome in. What's everybody doing today? Hey, Lolly, what are you doing today? Good morning. I'm making me a pumpkin spice latte because we all know I need some caffeine up in my body. I am making me one. How many of you like pumpkin spice latte? Any of you? Hey, what are you guys doing? Hey, Sister Lindsay, what are you doing? You do not like pumpkin spice latte? What? You do not? No. What's your favorite? Is it like a caramel macchiato? What is your favorite? Is it a caramel macchiato? Laughing out loud, no. Wake up. Waking up, yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, I'm going to go live. I'm going to make me a caramel macchiato. I'm going to relax. See what everybody else is up to. You don't really drink them? What do you drink? Like, do you do energy drinks or you just kind of like, what do you drink? Let's see. What do you drink? I'm so ready for fall though. I am so ready for fall. Oh, sweet tea all day long. Sweet tea's good. I could drink me a cup of sweet tea. Yum, yum, yum. I could definitely do me some sweet tea too. But like, what do you do like in the winter? Do you still drink sweet tea or do you? Hey, Jessica, how are you? Thank you for the heart, me. If you guys can tap the screen, that would be wonderful. I know I beg a lot for tapping screens. Kind of gets my lava kicking. What? My dog is like whining. She wants a treat. Let's see. I'm strange. I sometimes drink coffee at night. What the heck? And it doesn't keep you up all night? It does not keep you up all night at all. Not at all. I'm going to open the door so we can go outside. You guys go potty? Go outside because I'm on live. Oh, you want a treat? Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to get my pups a treat real fast so they can do their thing. They get a treat if they go outside early in the morning and go potty. Good morning, Nanny. How are you doing, you guys? We're talking about, I'm making me a pumpkin spice latte. I make them at home. I even do my ice cubes. Like I'll make coffee ice cubes and I'll put them in and you do the sugar-free caramel. And then I'll do the pumpkin spice syrup, a little, like a teaspoon of that. And then the pumpkin spice creamer. And then of course my coffee shots. Hey, just be me. What up, what up, what up? I'm making a pumpkin spice latte. Do you guys like pumpkin spice latte? Tell me. I love me a good pumpkin spice latte. Because I'm ready for fall. Just Chill Network you can't do pumpkin? No, what's your favorite? Thank you for the heart, me. What's your favorite? Is it like a caramel macchiato or a... A good dripped coffee. Any creamer or anything in it? What about creamer? Oh, how to pour that coffee into the thing. Any creamer with it? Typically drink iced coffee. That's what I'm making now, is an iced coffee. I'm making an iced coffee, well, pumpkin spice. It's like a latte, but it's all with ice. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know that new Chobani creamer. And they have the pumpkin spice. Yes, I'm gonna say it. They have the pumpkin spice, but I love me a good pumpkin spice latte when fall comes, it feels like it's that holiday. You know what I mean? It feels like a holiday. I like go all out on mine. It is so good. Thank you, Wims, for the heart me. I do appreciate those heart me's. Wims, what are you doing today? Are you doing anything fun? Listening while cleaning. I know that's what I gotta do today. I have to clean too. I have to clean too. Ooh, it definitely tastes like my pumpkin. I'm feeling like fall, y'all. I feel like fall, you all. Takes longer to make than to drink it. It does. It's clean. I cleaned out my refrigerator yesterday. I was on the phone with Lucky, and she was talking to me about some stuff, and I'm just scrubbing out my fridge. It was a good conversation too. And before you knew it, I blinked. My whole refrigerator was clean and spotless and sanitized. It just feels so nice. It's kind of like I'm getting in that mood for that fall cleaning, getting ready for You hate cleaning the fridge. I hate cleaning the fridge too, but it needed to be done because it can just, yeah, you gotta. I wiped it down, sanitized it so good, soaked everything. Good morning. But I'm just so ready for fall. I'm just so freaking ready. Hi, Laura May. How are ya? You're so ready for fall too. I love the colors of fall, and then I love the smells. I will do pumpkin spice candles. Yes, I am that girl. I am that person. Hey, Wicked Flower, welcome in. I will do. Okay. I don't know if you guys go to Bath and Body Works. Good morning. But I will go to Bath and Body Works. I will go stock up on my candles. And then they have the new laundry detergents. Hey, Salty Carolina. They have the new laundry detergents, and they're the fall like white pumpkin and all that. Oh, I load up. My clothes smelling like pumpkin. I mean, my house smelling like pumpkin. I got the plug-in smelling like pumpkin. I got my pumpkin latte. I love the smell, and it just reminds me of fall. It just reminds me of let's see. That's my favorite smell is apple cinnamon. You like apple cinnamon? Mm-hmm. It's like the sweet smell of baked apples. Look, I'm a gingerbread now. I can't be the only one that does that. There has to be people on this app that are doing that. I cannot be the only one that goes to Bath and Body Works and buys all this stuff and makes their house smell like fall. Y'all are lying to me. You all are lying if you tell me no. Angel, did you mean to come up? Angel, did you mean to come up? Nope. She's like, I'm out. You're not a pumpkin kind of girl. Well, thank you for the heart, McKendra. Um, well then what do you guys go to Bath and Body Works? Good morning. Do you guys go to Bath and Body Works and get anything? Oh, thank you for guys for tapping in and already getting it that high. I didn't even pay attention. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I bought it from that lady, Gia. Oh, yes, the one that you told me about. I've been checking out her stuff. Wax melts. So hazelnut cream is your favorite? Have you, all right, I want to know, how many of you have tried their laundry detergent? Yeah, Mimi got her, yeah, I guess she reactivated. Yep. She was up in Choo Choo's live yesterday. I mean, at least she has a place to go. Oh my God, thank you, Kendra. That is so sweet of you. That was so cool. Yeah. Here's I'm going to give you my thoughts and I'm going to put it out there. I'm just, she didn't take his panel, but she was in his chat. Yeah. Yeah, I got a few messages telling me she was in there and she reactivated the account. Salty Carolina, can you tell me what is going on? So can you tell me what's going on with Chewy and all that? Like, what's going on with all that? Because I see some people in there that really chastised Reggie for what he said to Mimi, but yet those same people are in there with Chewy. So I'm just trying to figure out the hypocrisy to this. I'm not going to let that go until I get some good answers. Well, one of my dear people that I love so much that always supports me explained to me how they see things, and I'm going to agree with that individual. And you know who you are because you're in here listening, and I just don't want to say your name because I try to keep you people private when they tell me something. You and me both. Yeah, like I seen a few people, you know what I'm saying, on panel that say one thing and they're doing another thing. Yeah, it makes you not so. It makes that person not so trustworthy in what they. I don't know. Yeah, I know you were on his panel, but you've always supported Chewy, so I guess I never looked at it differently because you've always taken your stance. You didn't never agreed with how he said things, but you always hang on. I just okay, there you go. I was like, I just accepted you up here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't condone what was in the phone call, and I've quite made that clear. But I also had to step back and take a look at the big picture because it's so easy when things come out like that. It's so easy to just kind of jump on a bandwagon. But I even then I said Sal's wasn't innocent and her behavior with everything, how it led up to, I don't think she deserved what was said in that call, but she's not innocent with her behavior either. And at the time, I was trying to say that, but people didn't want to hear that. They just wanted to, hang Chewy and Rose out to dry, basically. And so, I was like, look, after everything that's happened for the last month, since July 1st, basically, after Chewy and Rose, we had another incident between, Puffy and somebody else, a pro in the community, and the pro person threatened Puffy. And I don't know what if they were serious or not, but they still threatened to take Puffy's life. And they also threatened to, that they gave Puffy's information to 3 different hackers and stuff. That's some serious shit to me. And so if we're going to
Hypocrisy.
hold
That's
anybody,
what I'm talking
right, if we're going to hold somebody to, if we're going to
accountable.
hold one to one standard,
You
then we
hold
need to
them
hold
all.
everybody to the same standard. Right. And so that didn't happen though. That didn't happen. And so we're supposed to, this person's had a lot of grief in their past and just recently and stuff, and we're supposed to have grace. Well, so did Chewy in a sense. He lost his little brother in a car accident in January. His daughter has medical issues. He's got a lot on his plate, but we're not allowed to give him grace. I mean, what he said was bad, yes. But I mean, damn, this community, I've been in it for 2.5 years and neither side has moral high ground. Neither side. Both sides have done shady shit over the years. And the bad thing for me now is this community has, it's just imploded on itself. Everybody is at each other's throat. It's not about Gypsy Rose anymore. There's only
Oh
a
no,
couple
it's not.
panels that want to talk about the case. And I want to talk about the case. I want to debate the case. I don't want to do the drama. I follow the drama. I don't participate because these are all my friends and I don't like to see them going after each other. And I damn sure don't want to participate in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I hear you.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I want to talk about the case. And so I would rather, if I'm going to sit on a panel, if I had a panel to choose from, I want to sit and talk about the case, cut up and have fun versus sit here and go after people that I've known for, 2.5 years. And I mean, because I don't have a beef with anybody in this community and I'm not going to have beef because somebody else has beef,
Yeah.
you know?
No, and I agree. That's why I brought it up a little bit yesterday too, because it really bothered me because of the hypocrisy of it. And I kind of almost said the same thing if you watch my live replay yesterday. I said, I go, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we going to support now? It doesn't matter what Chewy says. It doesn't matter what any man says. I'm just using an example. I go, because you can't condemn one man and then not condemn another. Either we're all saying, hey, and this is not appropriate, or we're just going to be done with it, because I'm seeing this not just with Chewy and Reggie thing, but I'm also seeing it with Mimi, and I'm also seeing it with some other creators as well. And just like you said, with the whole Puffy thing, which really pisses me off because I really like Puffy a lot. And that was okay. That was okay to do that to her. That's my point I'm trying to make. It's like, what are we doing? Because we like one person, we're going to let it slide, but we don't like another person. So we're not going to let that slide. No, it's either we be consistent in what we're saying, or we stop doing this bullshit in a sense. Because I really like
Because I
Chewy. I
wasn't,
did. And I felt
yeah,
the fact of standing my high ground of saying, hey, this wasn't okay, Chewy, what you said, even though I wanted to hear the whole video because I know there's more to it and this is not all on Chewy. I know for a fact it's not
And see,
all
that's my
on Chewy.
And that's what I said, when you have to step back and you just kind of have to look at the big picture and see, when at first everybody's willing to jump on that bandwagon, and they did. They jumped on the bandwagon, they held Chewy and Rose accountable, and then they all wanted to turn to Sal's and kind of rally around her. I
Yep.
didn't want to do that. I didn't feel like she was innocent, because she's not.
Oh, she's definitely not innocent.
Well, you played my videos, the two that I put
Yeah.
out about her, or it's actually one
Yeah.
video, but I had to put it in two parts. I mean, it shows that she has just as much dirt on them, and she was doing just as much digging on them. But it just happened that call came out, and it was it was actually explained to me last night. It was two different calls, and total, I think he said it was about 11 or 13 hours total, as far as between the two calls. So you had the one 5-hour call, and then there's another call that I wasn't even really aware of. I thought it was all one call. And so it was actually two calls. There was 7 people involved in these two calls, but you only hear Chewy and Rose, and you only got 11 minutes out of like 11, 13-hour call, two calls, together. But they went through,
Yeah.
and they went through both of the calls and picked out the worst, spliced it together, and handed it to Sal's with a little red bow on top, is what they did. And I'm not condoning what was in the
Yep.
phone call,
Oh, I know.
but there was other things that led up to that. And like I said, her behavior is not innocent in this either. She was doing just as damn much. And so I had people, because, I got on your panel that day and I was going after Sal's because I felt like she was bullying Mimi. And you have to understand, I did that video, and she had Sheena. Sheena was talking about how they just got done with Chewy and Rose, and Sheena's like, Mimi, you're next. And so, I've heard that they got a list and they're going down the list. So, I was like, well, they've already started their attack on Mimi. And I got on your panel that day. I wasn't necessarily defending her. I just was trying to stop Sal's. And so everybody kept coming at me. Well, you going to defend Mimi now? No, I'm not defending. All of us are grown adults on here. We all are, responsible for our behavior. And so, no, I'm not defending anybody. I think y'all are guilty if you're doing this shit. You can stop it.
Yep.
It's up to y'all. I'm not here to police you. I'm not here to parent you. And that goes for anybody that needs to hear that.
Well, the whole world needs to hear that. I'm just so tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like so burnt out with it, because it's like, I thought, you know what I mean? I agree. Saul's is definitely not innocent. And she instigated a lot of things. And she can, I don't care what anybody says, she has instigated a lot of stuff. And now she's sitting back, smiling pretty, and just putting her 2 cents here and there. But at the reality of it is we need to either be on board and not sit there and excuse one behavior, but condemn another
Well,
for
see,
the
that's
same
the thing.
behavior, or if not worse.
I understand you want to hold people accountable, but damn, are we going to go back through the whole entire community and hold everybody accountable for that? Whoever's done crap, because that's going to thin out the community a lot. All these people, like I said, neither side has moral high ground. And so, and that's the thing. How are you going to hold these people accountable truly, except for, you can like gray rock them or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just,
all you can do.
I don't know how you can point your finger if you're doing the same shit out there, just in another little clique or whatever, because unfortunately, like with the pro side, you just have the pro side. But with us, you have several different cliques, on the anti side. And, so it's just like what I was trying to say in my video. When one person does something on the anti side, it's like we all get held responsible. And hell, I don't know most of these people that's out here doing stuff. I recognize the name because I've heard it, but I don't know these people. And so I'm not going to be held responsible for something they're doing, but that's the mentality of how it goes, oh, well, the antis did this. No, don't include me in that shit, because I didn't do anything, and I've never liked that.
Oh, well, you know what though? Let's be real, Salty. The other side, the pro side, has done just as much shady shit. I'm sorry, but they have, and they've condoned some of their
Absolutely.
people for doing what they're doing. Look what happened to Puffy. Look what's been happening to Nelly. Let's not talk about that. They completely doxed Nelly. They put her pictures out there. They got police reports and slandered her and her husband. Like they were in the business that they had no right to be in. But that was all okay. We're not going to hold that accountable, right? We're just not. But that's my point. I'm just so tired of it when I'm watching this unfold and I'm going, okay, what are we doing?
So that's why I just kind of made an executive decision for myself because, like I said, I want to talk about the case. I don't want to get in the middle of this drama. I actually had somebody say something the other day. I went into a chat and somebody said, "Oh, she's here to do a timeline to tell us how everything's Sal's fault or something like that." And they were like, "Well, what's Carolina girl doing here? She don't want to be involved in the drama." I've never been in the drama.
Yeah,
Go back to all my videos on YouTube or TikTok up until recently. I'm not in the damn drama. But you don't think that I've been in this community for 2.5 years and I don't have something to say when I'm watching my friends go after each other and tearing each other apart for shit? And I mean, I'm trying to tell these people, everybody's guilty here. So I don't know why anybody acts like they have any moral high ground. And that's my problem. And so, here I am. I've been trying to find a place to go to talk about the case. Nobody's talking about the case. It's all everybody's at each other's throat. And like I said, I follow it. I don't want to participate in that mess. I would rather sit there and talk about the case. And so if that's sitting on Chewy and Rose's panel, then that's what I'm going to do. Just because I sit on their panel doesn't mean that I agree with everything that they do in their life. I'm talking about the case. That's it.
Are they still talking about, is it the Gypsy case or did they move to a different case
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, we're still talking. Well, we still talk about the Gypsy case, but I mean, I guess they can talk about. They were talking about another case last night that I'm not familiar with when I first got in there. So, but yeah, I mean, they very seldom. I mean, I sat on his panel for 3 months, Moon, and he very seldom entertained the drama. If he did, it was because somebody brought it up in his chat, or maybe he heard something that day. But it was like I sat on his panel like 90 days, and it was maybe a handful of times he brought up Sal's. And like I said, it was either somebody in the chat doing it, or he might have heard something himself and he wanted to address it. But if we didn't focus on that, he would bring it up and then we would quickly brush it to the side and move on. He just really did not entertain the drama. Now, apparently they were doing some stuff behind the scenes that I wasn't aware of. And I guess a lot of people thought I was aware of it, but I wasn't. I mean, I don't do behind the scenes shit. And when I say that, I mean it,
I love your content though, Salty, and I play it and I'll play it all day long. You know what I'm saying? I do like it because you make very good, valid points. And that's what I like about your content because you go right to the point. You show the hypocrisy in it, you show what's going on, and then you show the other side of it. And that's what I love about your content.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I try to be fair. I really do, but the other side, no matter what you say, they're not going to take accountability or response. It's never their fault. They're always doing something back in return and this and that and the other. No, I mean, I've seen it go both ways. I mean, I've got my own eyes and my own ears, and so I just, like I said, actually, August will be a year that I've been making content as far as trying to be Dee Dee's voice or whatever. But before that, I used to just sit back in the shadows and observe. I would sit back in the live chats. I was a faithful follower of Sir Morbid, and I was a faithful follower of Hello Starlight, still am, as far as Hello Starlight's concerned. But I mean, I was one of Morbid's nobodies for 19 months, and so I mean, we were just sitting in the chat, and so I observed a lot of bullshit go down in this community. And like I said, neither side has moral high ground.
Well, and if you listen to what Morbid says, I mean, if you really want to get down to that, if you really listen to what Morbid said, he even said, that this was what was going to happen. And this is the reason why he knew what was going to happen was because he was going to push it to happen. He created the drama, he's creating the mess, and he's laughing about it. And he even admitted, we're just going to watch it fall. We're going to watch this community burn. He's determined to make this community fall. He's determined to make it burn. He's just determined, and he's not going to stop until he gets what he wants. And somewhat he has, because if you take a look, is this really a community anymore? Is this really about true crime anymore?
Nope. I mean, I have to say, when it came to Dank and coming together for her and raising that money so we can bring her home to her family, we came together. And that meant the world to me for her, and that just warmed my heart. So it's like for whoever came together, we were able to drop our shit for that time, come together and do that. But then no sooner do we do that, bam, it went right back to it just fell right back to a dumpster fire. And it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it breaks my heart because, back in the day it used to be fun, but now this isn't fun anymore, and it's affecting people's real lives. And I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not even a participant. So for the participants, aren't you guys tired yet? I mean, it's been 2.5 years. Come on, guys, what are we doing? I don't know.
Hey,
But that's
Cook.
well, the last 4 videos that I've put out has been about the drama. And you know what? June 29th, you know what that video was? I was asking for a truce in the community. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but that's what I put out. I wanted a truce in the community. And then July 1st is when that video or the Discord call came out with Chewy. And it was just like, that's when all hell broke loose, really. And from then on, it's been nothing but chaos and drama and people fighting. And so I'm just kind of over all that. And last night, I had the best time of my life sitting on Chewy's panel because we were talking about the case and just laughing and cutting up at the fact of him role playing as Candy and Philothea was role playing as Ruby, and they did a battle against each other, and we just laughed and carried on about that. And that's to me, I don't know. That's a better time than sitting here watching everybody fight and people I care about, tear each other apart. I just don't want to watch that, or participate in it, But
Yeah.
my heart goes out to the people that, it's affected right now. But the thing about it is people don't like Chewy, but we have others in this community. I don't have no issue with Reggie, but apparently I don't know what he said or whatever, but I know accusations have been made against him. Then we have Angry Archie. I've heard accusations made against him about things he said against women. And then you got Morbid in this community. So I mean, what
Yep.
are we doing? I don't know, So
Nope.
I don't know.
I know. I mean, Morbid acts like he's a saint right now, and he's far from a saint. He's done some real shade shit, but that was all okay for him. Bree has done real shade shit, and it's all okay for her. No one's going to hold her accountable. What about Sheena? I mean, what about Audrey Strawberry? I mean, they've all done some stuff. K-Mac. I mean, the list can go on. No one's holding anybody accountable.
Well, hell, K-Mac's still out here. She was asking for somebody's bank statements the other day, and or where they, bank their bank institution or whatever. And I'm thinking, who the hell are you to demand somebody's bank statements? I mean, some of these people are out here doing the most, and it's just like I'm just like flabbergasted by it. And it's allowed. The behavior's allowed. And it's because they don't like these people. But if the table was to turn and say I was to do that to somebody on the pro side, can you imagine all the lies that would be held about me demanding somebody's bank statements?
Oh
And
my
I'd be
God.
ousted out of the community probably.
That's disgusting. Why would she even want bank statements, somebody else's bank statements? For
Well,
what
it had to
reason?
do it had to do with Mimi, but still, I mean, even so, it's none of their damn business. I don't care. It's just none of their business. That shit is none of their business. And but they have a reason on why they do it. She's a liar. She's a scammer. She's this, that. Fine. Just don't mess with her. It's that easy. Don't mess with her. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, I will be real though. I mean, what Mimi did going out. I mean, she really said some really horrible things.
Agree with that. I agree with that.
I
I
mean,
do
she
not like what
did,
she
and we
said
can't
about
be
Jenny.
blinded by that. I mean, what she
I
said
don't like
about
what she said.
Jennifer.
And I don't care for Sal's, and I don't like what she said about Sal's as far as the health conditions she said Sal's had. I'm not going to repeat that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with that kind of stuff. I don't care
Yeah.
how pissed off you are. I don't care what other people are doing to you. You are responsible for yourself and your actions. And just because somebody does some shit doesn't mean you have to respond or retaliate to it.
No, you
Period.
don't. And what she said was horrible, and then that was, and then I'm frustrated with her because of her blaming me for something that she had no right blaming me for. So,
What was that?
because
The Reggie stuff
yeah, the
or
whole Reggie thing,
about that or
yeah, about letting Reggie on the panel. I'm sorry, but I like Reggie, so why can't I allow him on my panel? If you don't like Reggie, you can jump down at any point at any time, and you didn't have to have the argument with him. But but my thing is if
yeah.
I mean, I can have whom I want on my panel. I mean, it's not that. I just didn't feel like it needed to be that deep. But Apparently they
Yeah.
did.
I mean, I agree with that. But in this community, if people don't like somebody, they expect everybody not to like them. And I just don't think that's fair because,
Mhm.
I'm 50 years old. I was raised that I treat people the way I want to be treated. And so that's how I've always done by myself. Even in real life, that's how I am. And I treat people the way I want to be treated. I've got friends on both sides of the tracks,
Mhm.
walk different lives and stuff. And so I rub elbows with all kind of people. It doesn't matter to me. It's how you treat me. That's what matters to me. And same thing on the internet. I might not like you, I can still coexist with you, especially if we have to share the same space, as long as you don't come at me sideways, and I don't know, that's just how I am. And I don't want to just not like somebody because somebody else doesn't like them. And I'm damn sure I don't want people to tell me who I can be friends with or who I can have on my panel. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I don't answer to anybody, you know?
Yeah. Well, you have always stand firm on your thing with Chewy, so I guess I never looked at it, but I've seen a few people in there, and I'm thinking, hold a minute. You were really going hard on Reggie, and he didn't even make some of the threats that maybe Chewy has made about, hold the freak up. Like, I was like, no, we're not going to do that. Be okay with one and not the other. You're either going to stand your ground and say it's not okay for any man to talk to a woman that way, period, end of story, but you're not going to do this. But and then support Mimi because she said something just as horrible, but yet you're gonna love bomb Mimi. I don't understand it.
Yeah, from what I understand, everything that she accused Reggie of has kind of been debunked. That he didn't say it; it was somebody
Yeah,
else that said it or something. So I
yeah,
mean,
it was
I haven't
debunked.
even been, yeah, I haven't even been following that. But I mean, I don't like I said, I have no issues at all with Reggie. My issues with Mimi has to do with what she said, especially when
Yeah.
it came to Dank and her family. That that right there was what really pissed me off. No, that's just unacceptable to me. I can't, I don't care how pissed you off, what you're going through. I mean, I understand you're going through some issues, but why bring her into it? She's not even here to defend herself. And I
Hmm.
mean, that really just made my blood boil. So that was, and I said something. I sent her a message. I said, look, these three things, it just wasn't acceptable to me. I mean, you got to watch yourself. Just because you're pissed off at people and they're doing things to you or running their mouth, you don't, I mean, why even go after Dank and her family? They didn't have anything to do with the shit that's going on with you right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was real bad, Cooks. It was real bad. It was super bad, Cooks. You can come up, Cooks. Nelly, you guys can come up. What is everybody afraid of going
Yeah,
on
hey,
panels or
Cooks.
something? I'm like, what is everybody afraid of going on panels or something? I've noticed some people are like afraid to go on certain panels. Am I bad or something, Nelly? Am I bad?
They probably just don't want to be involved with the drama, or they may not want to be up here with me. I don't know, but like I
No,
said, I
that's
don't have any problems with anybody. I'm
here
just
comes
kind of
Cook.
tired. I'm over it all.
Yeah,
I'm over
I
it all myself.
I'm not avoiding you, Mooney. Never, never.
Okay, I love you, Cooks.
You know how I feel about
Well, no,
you.
we're just talking about some of this hypocrisy of how people are being treated. It's you know what I'm saying. Some it's okay. It doesn't matter what they say in life. They can say whatever they want. It could be the most heinous thing, and they're forgiven. But if another person says it, not even remotely clear, you know what I mean, remotely,
Yeah, I
but they don't let it slide. I'm just tired of it.
I've been going through it, so I haven't listened to Mimi's live. Does anybody know which one it is? Like what date it is?
Yeah, it was on my panel.
Oh, it
And then,
was.
well, one of the arguments was on my panel. It was with Reggie,
Uh
and
huh.
then the other one, she made posts. It was a big, like a massive post. It was bad. It was bad. She said something about a deceased baby, and which was not okay.
Oh God.
Very bad. Yeah, it was
Well,
just it's bad.
I mean, do we really expect any different from her? It's not like Mimi ever showed any different side of herself. She kind of always was kind of harsh and kind of she likes to stir shit up. I mean, I just blocked her because she's sending me stuff and I'm like, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no. You need to go away. I'm just done with it all. you
Oh
know?
yeah, she did hold her own life. I'm so sorry, but yes, Stacy's right. She
Yeah.
also did
Oh, wait,
hold her
she
own
did?
life.
Oh, and Boston has it, right?
I hope so. Yes, Boston has it. I'm sorry, I forgot about that, you guys, because again, she blocked me.
And Boston's close to 1,000 people, so please follow her so she can monetize. I mean, a lot of people go there for information and stuff, so it'd be good if we support what she's doing, you know?
Yes.
She should make a little from that, or maybe tip her, you know?
And if you guys aren't following Salty Carolina, I love her. She makes some good points in her
Yes.
in her
Salty,
stuff.
I follow on YouTube. I watch her on YouTube. I don't watch her here. I don't know why. For some reason, I see Salty as a YouTuber, you know?
Oh fuck.
And is that wrong? Like,
No, there's no
Yeah.
drama over there, Cooks. That's probably why. Because my
that's
last
how,
few videos,
yeah. I see
yeah,
you
my last.
more of a content creator for YouTube, you know?
Yeah, my last few videos have been about the drama here on TikTok, and I've kept it here on TikTok. In fact, I did post one drama video over there, and everybody got on my case, so I haven't posted anymore. But I'm getting ready to put another video out, but it's actually going to be about Gypsy this time. So
Yeah.
And for some people that are claiming that I outed Susan's situation, I did not. Let me make this perfectly clear. Susan spoke about her doom and gloom, as she put it,
Thank
on my
you.
lives. On my lives. This was never something that was private. She spoke about that. So, and I never told her privately to fuck off. That never happened. If she has that message, it's doctored. So I'm just clearing the air on that because K-Mac ran with something that I don't know what that was all about. I don't know why that was done. I'm just stating my side of the situation because I finally had some time to clear my head
I'm glad.
and I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw what I saw and I was like, yeah, that's
Well, I
why.
find it strange, Cooks, because I seen that because how K-Mac is was very involved, and then you have Morbid on that panel, very involved and kind of egging it on a little bit with Susan, and and Susan's a big girl. She can do what she says what she wants and
exactly.
whatever she wants to do. But I just found it weird. It's like another tactic. I just feel like they're just pulling out everything that they've got to pull
Well, she
people
ran
over
to
to their
the.
side.
I found it odd that she ran to the people that I helped defend her from. She literally ran to them to disparage me. I would have never brought our disagreement public. Never. I was going to address her privately. I just needed time. And she wanted to come at me. She said that I came at her on my live. I did not. She came at me. So I don't know how this all got twisted that somehow I was evil against this baby voiced woman that is playing victim everywhere. I don't know where this happened, but I think a lot of it has to do with the way she presents herself.
Listen, they're trying to shut it down so we don't talk about Gypsy. We don't do
Yeah,
this. We don't do that. They're
exactly. And I'm
trying
not
to do this.
doing that.
Yep, they're
I'm
trying to
going back.
silence us.
I'm going back to doing my lives with trivia, talking true crime, and that's it. I don't want to
Good.
speak on this anymore. That's why I'm clearing the air now. It is done on my part.
my honest opinion about that, Cooks, I'm not really quite sure how it all went down, but I know that Susan was over on Moon's panel when you were holding your live, and I'm not even trying to get into it. I'm just trying to tell you kind of like
What
the beginning
happened?
parts. And so she was over here with us because I was on in Moons, and then I saw that you were live, and I think I came over there for you and said something, said hey or whatever, and then I don't know what I did, but I think I went to Chewy's. And so somebody come in there and said, something happened between you guys. And so I think what happened was somebody put something in Susan's ear because nobody said anything to her and
Nobody.
Moon's
I never was
panel or
talking.
anything.
I wasn't
So
talking
I
bad
think,
about her. I heard it
No,
was me.
well, nobody
I
over
heard it
here was
was
saying
me.
anything on my panel nor
right.
in the chat. So someone's private messaged her. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I promise you this, Cooks, because
I know.
nobody said one word. You can go back and look at the live replay. You will not hear one word about
Oh,
you.
I know, Mooney. I believe me. And this is nobody's fault. Like nobody's fault. This is between me and her, but she wanted it public for some reason.
I
And
think somebody put a bug in her ear,
yeah, and I
that you were
think it was
talking about her and
Mimi.
you weren't.
When I
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
confronted Mimi, she didn't respond to me. I said, "Were you the one that went to Susan and tried to rile up this situation?" She didn't respond to me. Mimi's trying to implode the community in a very, very vile way. I blocked her immediately after she didn't respond. I went, "Well, that was all I needed to see, that you."
Yeah.
She
Well,
said,
When
she was texting Susan because she
Yes,
she
she
texted
was.
Susan because she didn't want us talking about her. Remember, Moon?
Yep, she sure
exactly,
did, but she didn't have a
exactly.
problem talking about me whenever she wanted. And mind you, Cooks, we weren't even talking bad about her because we were actually talking about the power bill or whatever, her utility bill.
right.
Mimi's
And we
power
were
bill.
actually breaking it down, which probably could have worked in her favor. But you know what?
Yeah.
I still continue talking.
Well, yeah, that's your prerogative.
Yep, I still
You're
continue trying
speaking
to
on
break that.
facts of what you think on the situation. That's all.
She put it
And
public.
isn't it like a $4,000 bill or something?
Yes. It was
Isn't that like for
$4,000
a
utility
business?
bill. And we're
Wouldn't
trying
that
to
be
figure
for like
out
a?
how the hell.
Wouldn't that be for like a business, not a home? I mean, I can't see $4,000 for a home unless you didn't pay it for like 4 years. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
$4,000.
No.
Really?
Well, even if they don't even allow you to get that far behind. The only thing I can think of, and this is actually helping her, this is where I was saying, she said she was on a payment plan. Well, on a payment plan, you have to pay a certain amount every month, but you will never get caught up. Think about that. You're never going to get caught up because if you're on a payment plan, you're obviously not paying the whole bill every month. And so whatever left over keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. Then you're going to always have late fees. And they tax you on that. So how are you
But
ever going to get caught up? So this has to be almost a year's worth. Yes, correct. But
Somebody
but
said
that payment plan that she's on, she set that up recently
Oh.
after she
Oh.
got the $4,000 bill.
okay, well,
And who was it that spread the rumor that I gave her $3,500 for her rent? That because that never
I
Oh.
heard that, but I was like, yeah, no, that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
that did not happen. I can promise you that. I wasn't happy with her collecting money during the time that we were all going through it with Dank.
yeah.
I thought it was a little bit off-putting and a bad time and bad timing on her part. But you can't plan when something bad happens. But it's almost like she got angry that we didn't come together for her like we did for Dank. That's what it felt like to me, that she was
Yeah.
angry.
Well,
But
it pissed me off because she was on Keisha's panel. Mind you, Cooks, she was on Keisha's panel and trying to collect money during that time we were collecting for Dank, from my understanding.
she did it on my panel. She put up all her cash apps and everything. I had to put a stop to it. I said, people don't come here. I don't want people to come here thinking they have to give money to her. So I told her, don't do that again. And I didn't want her up on my live anymore because I didn't want to, I don't know, I didn't want to perpetuate what she was trying to do, the imploding of the community. And I see that what she did when it came to my situation. I saw what
She
she
said she
did.
was going to burn down the community.
Yeah, you're going to burn it down? Well, have fun. I got marshmallows. I'm good. What are you going to do? I'm not going to fight this woman, and I'm not fighting everybody in this community. I'm going to do me and move forward. There's a lot of people, good people in this community. And we all got to stop it. And that's why I came here to clear the air with the Susan thing, because I don't want people thinking that she told me privately that she wanted to do that and I outed it. I never outed that. That was already out there. So she literally lied and went along with that lie on KMAX Live. I was dumbfounded by that. And I'm not going to go in there.
I think this has been planned out. Because you and Susan were a very strong duo, and you know what I'm saying. You guys were a very strong duo. You were loyal to each other to no end. And what did they need to do? They needed to target you, Cooks, because you were a
Let me
strong
make
voice.
something clear. I found out recently that I was loyal to her. she had been sharing my messages with people all along. She was never loyal to me. And that's what I was just like blown away. And I have messages from her that could really hurt her in this community. I'm not going to do that, but don't push me, because all I'm going to do is shut down. I'm not coming at her. She is too weak for me to come at her. And yeah, I'll say it fucking out loud. I could take it. She can't. So I'm just setting it straight. She was not a loyal friend to me. And there is a reason why I shut down my relationship with her. There are multiple reasons and things I found out. So
I can't control what people want to speak on. Cooks, your friendship with Susan is your friendship with Susan. And all I'm going to say is this isn't helping. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
it's not.
helping anything.
It's not, and I'm
It's
gonna
just
get
going to
down
keep
because
it going.
Wims,
It's
you're
just-
right. I'm gonna get down because Wims
It's
is
gonna be
absolutely right, and I
clip-
appreciate you pulling me back, Wims. I love
Out of
you so much.
respect for both sides, I would encourage everybody to quit holding panels. I mean, that's not a shot at you, but I encourage
No,
everybody.
Wims, she didn't do this. I just happened to bring it up because I
No,
wanted
no,
to
no.
clear something
Like,
up.
it's not a shot at Moon. I encourage everybody when it's brought up on a panel, shut it down. Say,
Yeah.
you know what? That was a private friendship. We don't need to know.
I agree.
And thank you for pulling me back, Wims. This is why I appreciate you, because you'd be the first one to say, girl, back it up. And I appreciate you for that. So I'm going to get down. Mooney, I freaking love you.
I love
and
you
we're going to
too.
get back to having fun and talking true crime. And
But I mean, Cooks, what I was trying to, what I wanted to say to you is I think the other side is mixing this up is what I'm trying to say, if that
of
makes
course
sense.
they are.
I think they're the ones that are trying to destroy, that were wanting to destroy that, because you are a powerful voice in this community. You are not one to reckon with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to say.
We can't allow it, period.
Yes.
You can't allow it. Just continue to do what you're doing. Let them talk. Let them say whatever
Yes.
they want. Let Mimi implode whatever she wants. She can only implode what's weak. Everything else will stand strong. So don't let it get to you, and just ignore her. Block her. That's what I've done. Block all her accounts, and she'll just talk to herself by blocking her. That, to me, that I see the person as talking to themselves. I don't care what they say about me. But Wims is right. I'm going to get down. I want to finish stuff I was doing around the house anyway. Guys, you have a great day. Mooney,
Too. Cooks, I'm glad you came up.
Salty, have a great day. Just being
too.
everybody in the chat, be good to each other and do something that makes you smile today. Get off this app sometimes and do something that makes you smile outside of the app.
Well, we love you, Cooks. We do. And I'm so glad to see you back.
Yeah.
I'm
Have
so
a
glad
good day, honey. Have a good day. Bye bye.
You too, Cooks.
Yes, I love Cook. She's an amazing, strong individual, and I just feel like that's who they're going to try to target, is people that are going to be strong and powerful and that have a strong voice. And Cooks is one of them. She has a very strong, powerful voice. She speaks her mind. She doesn't back down. She ain't scared of nothing. She's going head on.
And I mean, that's the thing. She had been off this app for a little while. They both had, So, I mean, I don't want to talk about their relationship, but yeah, I agree with you though. They are targeting the people and they said that they were going after Cooks. Cook's name has been in their mouth. I've heard it. So on the replays and stuff.
And that's what I was trying to say when we were up here. Not so, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to say when she was up here. Like, Cook, I mean, seriously, you are a powerful person and in this community. And what I meant was with the friendship she had, they were going to destroy that. They needed to destroy that. They wanted to destroy that. They were going to do it. And that was their goal. And they succeeded in my eyes in a sense. But I there's time to tell on things. Oh, Nelly, go pray for me, please. Streaming the replay and pros in the chats. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Why? What replay is this, Nelly? Are you able to come up on panel? I mean, what replay are we talking about? What am I missing, girlfriend? What am I missing?
I
Yeah,
have no
just
clue about
ignore.
that, so she'll have to.
Yeah,
Just
me
ignore
neither.
them, Nellie. I know
Yeah,
it's
I
hard,
don't
but
know.
just
That's what
ignore them.
what replay is this?
Is it
Oh, coffees
Sheena's?
from yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, I guess coffees from yesterday. Oh, wait, I think Nelly, you said something to me about that yesterday. Like was it yesterday morning's replay?
that's the one that we were trying to find last night, remember?
Oh, and they didn't have it up, and now that's finally up, and they're gonna replay it.
So it's going to be an all-day conversation again.
A big blowout. That's my
Yeah.
point. They're targeting. There it is, right there. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And Nellie is a strong individual too, so they're targeting on her. They're going after people with a strong voice. Oh wait, Key shut it down. Okay, Key shut it. Wait, what did it? Okay, Key shut it down this morning. Told her it's none of her business. Okay.
Yeah, and then apparently Keish got ended her live, and I guess they're playing it now.
Uh, it was supposed to be done after that live. Nellie, I love you, girl. I've got you. Keisha's playing it now, though. I'm sorry. I wish they would not. And I love Keish because I know Keish doesn't. Keish doesn't will not do anything to try to hurt anybody like that. She's not that way. But I mean, she's probably playing it because she's probably trying to figure out what they're talking about. Most likely because Keish was not in Coffee's live.
Well, she said this morning that it wasn't on the YouTube replays, or it's not going to be on the replays, apparently, or something. But she had access to it, and that's why she was playing it, because everybody wanted to hear it.
Okay, so everybody was asking to hear it because I was going to say I can tell you right now. I know for a fact Keish was not in Coffee's live. I can tell you that right now. And Keisha's not doing it to hurt you, Nelly. I think everybody's just like play it, play it, play it, and Keisha's like, all right, let me see, because I know how Keisha is, and she's not doing it to hurt you, Nelly. I
Stacy, I
promise.
went through. Oh, sorry, Moon. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good. No, you're good.
Uh, sweetie, sweetie Brit, I went through that the weekend with, I would say, 30, 40 messages, if not more, that I never responded to. Just they said the same thing about me with Mimi because I was up on our panel late Saturday evening when she did that live. So they came after me. So just ignore it. It's not worth your sanity.
Yeah. The more energy you give to them, they're just going to continue. They know they're getting to you, so that is why the other side knows that they're going to get to you, and that is why this is why they're doing this. Give them no fuel.
You're
Absolutely
right,
give them no
sweetie.
fuel.
It's not okay, but we can't control what other people do, so it's unfortunate. That's why I just blocked them all.
Yeah.
And Stacy's right, it does stop.
And it will. Once there's no more fuel for them,
Exactly.
I mean, it just will burn out. It'll just burn out. You have a lot of people behind you, Nelly. A lot of people behind you. Hey, Ricky Bobby. Sorry, I didn't even see you come in. I was just noticing that. People need to stop commenting in the chat as well. If everybody just stops talking about it, all of it, it will stop the and go to a different topic. Yeah, I mean, but you know, Stacy, Nellie also needs to vent too, and I think that's what she needs to do on her end. But this is she can vent all day long and hear all she wants in the panels. It's not going to stop the other side or anybody from playing the live. But I just think if Nellie goes on a panel and talks about it out loud, yeah, it's going to continue. But she's staying in the chat, kind of just doing her venting and just getting frustrated because if she keeps it all in, she's just going to explode. I know Nellie enough to know if she keeps that all in, it's going to be a earthquake later. But she's definitely not doing it on panels. I haven't seen Nellie once get on a panel and do it. Yeah, we are all here for her.
Hmm.
She has a lot of people behind. Nellie, you have a lot of people behind you. You have a lot of people. Yeah, this is all pro gypsies. This is all pro gypsies pushing this. That's what you said yesterday. And well, I know you enough, Nellie. Like, if you keep it like bottled in, you come out with like fireworks. Like, there's literally fireworks coming out. Like, so I'm glad. I'd rather you vent in the chat like that, just venting because it just releases it. But I would definitely not be on a panel doing it because that's what they want. That is exactly what they want. Reading comments. I'm just reading comments. But how is everybody else doing today? I mean, how is everybody?
I feel like I'm brewing something. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. Last few days I've had no energy whatsoever, and I just feel really off.
Well, you know, and it's going to become cold season and flu season real soon. So it won't, you might be getting just a little sick.
I feel like I could just crawl in bed and stay there.
Britt, thank you. Yeah. Oh, but I have some good news. I guess I could tell you guys that are in here. My daughter just told me she's expecting a little bundle of joy in 9 months.
Aw, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited a little bit, but I mean, not that I'm not excited a lot, but I am excited a little bit because she's really scared and she's very emotional. This was unexpected, but I told her, I said, you know how you could have prevented that, right? And she's like, I'm not talking about this with you, Mom. But but yeah, and she lives at home, so she's gonna have all the support. So she lives with me, so I'm excited for her. And I'm a little excited because I know she's scared, and I'm nervous for her because she's a first-time mama. But I know she'll be a good mom. I just, you just worry about your children.
Are you a first time grandma?
No, oh heavens, no! This will be my 11th grandchild, guys.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, I have.
congratulations anyway, though.
Yeah, I have 3 already
And to
married.
her.
Yep, I have 3 that are married right now. I have my daughter, one of my older daughter has 4 kids. Or I'm sorry, my oldest daughter has 5, my second oldest has 4, and my son has 1. And then my other daughter, my third daughter, this will be her first. And then my youngest son, he's in full-time college because he's going to he wants to be a doctor, so this is like his fourth year. in school. So he starts his residencies. Well, he's working out as with a surgeon right now, but he's starting his med school. Moon can, oh, you want to know how? Well, I'm embarrassed to say my age, but I'll say it. I am 50 years old. I'm old.
Girlfriend, I'm 50.
Now, hang on now. The two of you, I'm 51.
Uh-huh.
So stop with the old stuff. Come on now.
You know what? I'm feeling old. Maybe that's what it is when she told me she was having, I'm just feeling older and I'm like 11. And I told her, I said, well, now I'm definitely going to be broke. You're
No, I
56.
feel 100 today, that's for sure.
Oh, well, thank you, Brittany, for saying that. You're 45. Maybe I'm feeling it because this is going to be number 11, but I am super blessed because I'll tell you, my third daughter lives at home with me. And so, I'll be able to be, I'll be right there by her side, helping her with the baby and, when she has it. It's 9 months away, so I have a long ways to go. But I mean, actually, it goes by pretty fast if you think about it. It's like you never have enough time to prep. But I'm excited for her, but I'm nervous for her. Am I making any sense or am I just rambling on? I think I have a
No,
mix of,
you're
I have
making
a lot of
perfect sense.
emotions. There's just a lot of emotions. Oh, thank you, Sister Lindsay. So I just thought I would tell everybody.
Hey, Sister Lindsay, how are you feeling?
You started, you started early, so they are both away at college. Yeah. My son's still here and he moves away to school in August. School starts for him, I think August, I'm going to say 21st, but he moves in his dorm apartment. I guess it's like by the campus, but it's an apartment. So we move him in, I think on the 23rd is his move-in date. So he starts school on the 21st, I believe. And a few days after that, we have to move him into his apartment on campus or near the campus. I'm going to be sad seeing him go.
Welcome in, Sassy Pants.
Did you, Brittany? Oh, he's excited. He has 4 roommates. So there'll be 4 men in a one unit, and it's fully furnished because as anybody knows, those college apartments are fully furnished. I mean, he has to have his own dishes but they have to share, the kitchen and stuff. And there's 2 bathrooms in there. So 2 boys get 1 bathroom and 2 boys. I don't know however they're going to work it, but yeah, they already have beds in there. It's like all fully furnished. We did a walkthrough a few months, last semester we ended up doing a walkthrough because you have to give them a year in advance or something to put your name on a list. You did 6 girls, Brittany, Lord. So they're in a 4-bedroom, like it's a 4-bedroom apartment. Dang.
And where I'm to, most people, unless you're from the other side of the province, basically everybody stays at home while they're in university. So, oh, excuse me, I didn't get to experience that whole dorm thing.
Well, my son been in school now. This is for 3 years, and he's been living at home and just driving to school. And he took some online classes. Well, now that he's at that point, he can't because now he's working at the hospital, and he's going to be much closer to the matter of fact. He's going to be much closer to the hospital where he's moving to, but he's going to be next door to his college, right? So it's just going to be a win-win for him, because there's some times that he has to be at the hospital early in the morning if there's surgery going to happen, because he's actually working in the OR with a surgeon and shadowing and kind of helping, because that's the field he's going to be in. He's not performing, let's make this clear, not performing any surgeries himself. He cannot do that, but he's going to be shadowing and then like helping, maybe, I'm assuming, giving equipment. I don't know. I don't want to say something wrong. And my son did a couple years ago, lived in an apartment with his friends. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to be sad because I'm not used to him being gone. Like, I'm just going to be sad. I told my kids they'd never ever have to leave me, like move out. You never have to leave. You never have to move out. Stay with me forever. I know I'm one of those moms that just like, it's so hard when my kids leave. I mean, I'm happy for them, but it is hard for me. They do have to start their own lives. I get it. No, he is going to be in the same state as me, but he's not going to be living close to me. Weekend, but we'll see. You know how things are. He'll say that right now, and then when things, get busy for him, will he make it back? Because it'll be a drive. It's not like around the corner. He will have a drive, but it is in the same state. We have a good med school where we live. Yeah, I do have a special bond with him. He's definitely a mama's boy. He really is, and he's my youngest, so yeah, being away from him is going to be the hardest thing for me. I'm going to be an emotional wreck that day. We went already and bought everything he needed for his apartment. He got his first vacuum. That was a milestone. We got him his first vacuum. We got him his first air fryer. That's going to be a milestone. That was a milestone. Yeah, the youngest is the hardest. It is. But yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, when he was putting these things in the cart, I was like, your own air fryer, a vacuum. Oh, cleaning supplies, and I'm like, oh, it's real. He's really going. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess I can end the live. I jumped on to see how everybody was doing. Oh, did somebody want to come up and come on up, Nicole? I won't end yet then.
I just was gonna come up and tell you that mine lives in another state from where I'm at, and it is so hard. He just left for he comes home for the summer and on vacations here, and it's so hard. But we have to put his stuff in storage like every summer because he comes home for the whole summer. And I asked him the other day, I said, did you get your stuff out? He goes, oh, Mom, I got my stuff out of the storage. I said, well, that's good. He goes, I got everything but my refrigerator, because he has like a little mini refrigerator. And I said, that doesn't matter because there's never food in it anyways. It's only just alcohol. And he goes, that is a point, Mom. You got a point there. So I'm like, yeah, I know better. So
What state did he go to for school? What is his major?
his major is marketing,
Oh, okay.
and he's in New York, and I'm in
Oh,
Michigan.
New York. Nice.
So, and he plans on staying in New York. So,
He loves it there then.
yeah. And I'm like,
Nice.
well, you better get a good job because New York is very expensive.
Oh,
He won't
yes, it
be
is.
he
But
won't
if
be
he's
living in the city, that's for sure.
But you know what? If he's in marketing, that might work out for him nice in New York, because they always need marketers over there because it's just a big tourist
Yeah, my oldest one, he didn't go to college. He just started working right away. And then my middle one, he went to college, but it was in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So it was like 2 hours away from us, but we were still able to see him. Like like you have yours, you're still able to see him,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But having one in another state is so hard. Oh my goodness, so hard. It's just every summer I just have such a hard time with him
They're,
going
you
back
know what I
to
mean? You're
work.
not next to them. Like, yeah. I mean, mine will be yeah, mine will be a little bit of a drive away, but I'm okay with that. I mean, he says he'll come home on the weekend, but we'll see. He might for the little bit, but then he might just change his mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you guys come up with like a phone agreement when he locked? Because like I was like, okay, well I'll call you like every other day. He's like, Mom, not every other day. How about like twice a week? And I was like, twice a week is fine with me. I'm like,
Oh, girl,
seriously?
I have Life 360 on him. I have Life 360 on him. Let me tell you, I'll know exactly where he's at. That
I
is one
do.
thing. Yep, I will. Yep, I have Life 360 on all of my kids. I don't care if they're grown. I don't care how old they are. I do not care. I will have Life 360 on you. I will know where you're at. I don't care if you're 40 years old. I'm going to know where you're at until I'm buried into the ground. I'm going to know where you're at.
Exactly. I have iPhone, so I have the app that I can follow them, so I can look and see like, oh, he's on campus, so he's good, or oh, he's in this part of New York. Like, what are you doing? What
Yeah.
are you doing in that part of New York? So, but yeah, I thought I would share that because I thought it was kind of funny when he's like, I didn't get my refrigerator, and I'm like, well, there's no really hurry on getting your refrigerator because
It's just my peace of mind. And that's what I always tell my kids. This is my peace of mind. It's for me. It's not that I really look at it, but if they don't answer the phone, yes, I'm swiping on Life 360. I'm like, what you doing? Where you at? Why are you answering?
exactly. But I know you were trying to end, so I will let you go. I
Yep.
just wanted to call
But all
call
right.
you that. But good luck to
Yeah.
your son.
I thank you. And thank you guys for joining my live. It was I really enjoyed myself with everybody. I'll try to go live later if I have time. I got a lot of cleaning to do, but I wanted to just come on and just say hi and see what everybody was doing and have good, and thank you, Salty, for coming up and talking to me. And thank you, just being me, for always being here and being so good to me.
Well, thank
Okay.
you for having me
But I
up.
love you all.
Bye,
Thank you for
everyone.
having me up, Moon. I hope y'all have a good day.
Oh gosh, Salty, anytime you want to come up. All right. Bye, you guys.